Hello everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving into the mysterious world of psychics. We've all heard stories, but what are some of the most unbelievable, yet documented, claims from the last 150 years? Let's find out. First up, Florence Cook, a famous medium from the 1870s. She claimed to manifest a full-body spirit named Katie King. The incredible part. A Nobel Prize-winning physicist, Sir William Crookes, conducted rigorous tests on her for 3 years. He observed these manifestations in controlled environments, even under electric light, and concluded that they were genuine phenomena, not trickery. He even managed to take dozens of photographs of Katie King. Next, let's talk about 𝖬𝖐𝖘𝖈𝖎, a Russian woman who gained fame in the mid-20th century for her telekinetic abilities. During the Cold War, she was studied extensively by Soviet scientists. They filmed her moving objects like compass needles, matches, and even a raw egg floating in salt water, all seemingly with her mind alone. These experiments were documented in over 40 scientific papers, leaving many researchers completely baffled. Our third psychic is 𝖕𝖐𝖘𝖈𝖎. In the 1960s, this Dutch parapsychologist became known for chair tests. He would be asked to describe the person who would sit in a specific, randomly chosen chair at a future event. Time and again, his descriptions were startlingly accurate, detailing the person's appearance, profession, and even recent life events, long before the person was ever selected or even knew about the event. Then there's 𝖕𝖆 Swan, a key figure in the US government's secret Stargate project. This was a real CIA program that used psychics for remote viewing, seeing distant places with the mind. In one famous experiment with Stanford Research Institute, Swan was asked to view Jupiter. He accurately described the planet having rings months before NASA. 𝖕𝖆 𝖈𝖚 probe flew by and confirmed their existence. A lucky guess, or something more. Finally, we have the psychic detective, Noreen. She has worked with law enforcement agencies on over 600 unsolved cases. In one instance, she helped police in Williston, Florida, locate a missing person. She described a specific waterfall quarry and even drew a map. Following her lead, divers found the missing individual's body and vehicle exactly where she had indicated, cracking a case that had been cold for years. From scientific validation to solving real-life mysteries, these stories certainly make you think, don't they? What's your take on all this? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more fascinating content. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Can a human mind truly see the future? Could someone really know your deepest secrets just by looking at you? For the next 3 minutes, forget everything you think you know, because we re-dive into 5 unbelievable but true stories of recognized psychics that will make you question reality itself. Let's start with a mind bender. During the Cold War, both the US and the Soviet Union spent millions on psychic espionage. One of the most famous was 𝖬𝖐𝖘𝖈𝖎, a Russian woman who could allegedly move objects with her mind. Scientists filmed her stopping a frog's heart just by staring at it, and even separating the yolk from the white inside an egg without cracking the shell. These weren't just parlor tricks, they were state-funded military experiments. Next up, ever heard of a psychic detective? Let's talk about Gerard. This Dutch psychic assisted police in solving numerous cases. In one famous instance, he helped locate a missing 4-year-old girl. He described the exact bridge she was under, the color of a nearby bicycle, and even a specific one-armed man who would find her. The police followed his lead, and every single detail turned out to be chillingly accurate. Now, imagine predicting one of history's greatest disasters. In 1898, a writer named Morgan Robertson published a novel called 𝖬𝖑. It was about a massive, unsinkable ocean liner that hits an iceberg in the North Atlantic on a cold April night, with catastrophic loss of life due to a shortage of lifeboats. Sound familiar? The ship in his book was called the Titan. 14 years later, the Titanic met an almost identical fate. Was it a coincidence or a chilling premonition? Let's jump to America's most famous sleeping prophet, Edgar Cayce. While in a trance-like state, Cayce could diagnose illnesses and prescribe treatments for people he had never met, sometimes hundreds of miles away. He gave over 14,000 of these readings in his lifetime. What's astounding is that many people who followed his unconventional advice reported miraculous recoveries, baffling the medical community of his time. Finally, we have the man who fooled science. Or did he? Uri Geller became a global superstar in the 70s for bending spoons and stopping watches with his mind, even on live television. Skeptics cried foul, claiming it was all clever magic. But what is fascinating is that he was studied by top physicists at Stanford, who concluded his abilities were genuine. To this day, the debate rages on. Was he a master illusionist or a true psychic powerhouse? From government secrets to life-saving predictions, these stories challenge our understanding of the human mind. What do you think? Are these genuine abilities or just elaborate hoaxes?